Welcome, guys, to Big Beard and Friends, episode 266. And I'm going to tell you right now, that wasn't supposed to happen, but right now, let's go back to this. This live tonight, I'm going to give you 25 facts. And they're just random stuff. I read just a few of them. If I repeat them, then I'm sorry. But first and foremost, as I do every single Friday before I start my show, I hope that whatever you're going through, that you don't talk about, I hope that you heal from. We all are going through something. I don't care where you are, where you're hearing this. I don't care. You're going through something, you went through something, or something's bothering you that you don't talk about, and you know that right there is something you have to overcome. So whatever it may be, I hope that you understand that you don't give up. Don't give up. I hate saying that. I hate that. But if you're to that point where you think things, where you want to give up, don't. And I know it's easy to say. I can only say so much. But we're all going through something. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who we are. You will be all right. You are tough. You are strong. And it's difficult for all of us. Not a lot of us or some of us. All of us. None of us have it together. When you understand that we all go through the same things, different situations, but essentially, then we have to sit back and understand that we're going to be all right. You did the best you could. You're doing the best you can. You'll be all right. I hope that you heal. I hope that you heal. All right, I'm going to go ahead tonight. I'm going to talk tonight. You know, there's things in this world that we know. There's things in this world we don't know. But when it comes to these random facts, tonight they're going to be brought to you by, I'm not making any money, I'm just getting these, from parade.com. And if you go to parade.com, you can see them as well. But these interesting facts just might make you go, what the All right, here we go. Number one on this fact tonight, animals that lay eggs, they don't have belly buttons. I bet that makes sense to you now, but you've never thought about that, right? How many times do you look at animals and go, oh, they laid an egg. They got a belly button? Really? Okay. If you're born with no belly button, I'm sorry. I guess were you hatched? I don't know. That sounded mean. Let's move on to number two tonight on these interesting facts. Mr. Potato Head was the first toy to be advertised on television. That's right. Mr. Potato Head. Of all the toys, if you remember this, and I know he came out before my time, but when I was younger, definitely a prominent toy figure in my life, as many of us. I'll say if you're 40 and above. Anyway, kind of cool fact, kind of. I don't know why it made me go, what the fuck? I don't know. These are WTF facts tonight. That's where I got it from. Parade.com. Number three, boantrophy. I think I'm probably not saying that word right. Boantrophy is a psychological disorder in which patients believe that they are a cow. Yeah, that's a what the F fact. So patients have this psychological disorder that makes them think they're a cow. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess you can deal with certain things and talk your way through certain things until they want to be milked. And, you know, that's not really cool, right? No. Sorry. Number four on this WTF fact tonight from parade.com. I'll share it with you tonight. Number four, camels have 3 eyelids. What? I think it has to do with the sand and the water and the weather and everything that they go through. You got to think about being a camel walking through the sand and walking through the desert. It would have to suck. So that's a WTF fact right there. Number 5 on this list, there is a McDonald's on every continent except Antarctica. And, if you like McDonald's, I know most people say they don't like fast food. Most people don't care about McDonald's. They don't care about, things like that or period. But I'm going to tell you, I like McDonald's. And maybe it's because I don't go to fast food restaurants a lot. I don't go to them enough to hate them. I don't think any of them's really good for you. That's just me. I like a good burger. I had one today from Wendy's. And let me tell you, it's been a month or so before I even had the last burger. So anyway, yeah, but every continent except Antarctica, you'll find a McDonald's. Number 6, mosquitoes are attracted to people who just ate bananas. They're not saying that just because you have mosquitoes around you and you didn't eat a banana, that it, has no correlation. But they're more attracted to people who just ate bananas versus someone who they're just flying around. Sounds like you'll have more hard time getting rid of them if you ate fruit, period. But banana, that's what it's saying here on these facts. Number 7, in South Korea, there is an emergency number to report suspected spies. I don't know if I should tell you that number. Do you want to know the number? "113. There. Number 8, that is the number. It's what it says here. Number 8 from this list of WTF facts tonight from Parade.com. Number 8, it says that cats can make more than 100 vocalizations. That explains a lot. These noises you hear in your house, you think you're demonic hearing things, or you think that they're like devils or monsters in your house. If you have cats, there's a good chance that cat is making these noises. And there's a good chance or not. But it's one of those, they can make over 100 vocalizations. So think about that next time. Or just, even if you don't have cats, maybe you have cats outside in your house. Maybe they're somewhere around your house or in your yard or your neighbors, or maybe they come over, or whatever the case may be. You're hearing 100 different types and styles, from their mouth. There's a good chance that they made a noise that you don't recognize. Number 9, Sonic the Hedgehog's full name is Ogilvy Morris Wentworth Hedgehog. Ogilvy, I'm probably not saying that right. Maurice Wentworth Hedgehog. I didn't know that. And I didn't know that I needed to care. But that is a WTF fact. What are they thinking? I don't know. I didn't make it. I didn't come up with it. Kudos. It's making money. I'm not. They're making thousands. I'm not. I play their games, and they've never played nothing I've done. So kudos to these Sonic the Hedgehog makers for even giving him that name, but let alone the whole entire name. I get why it's shortened now, and I understand. Number 10, the world's termites outweighs the world's humans by about 10 to 1. So you do some math right there, and you think about that just for a moment. 10 to 1? So there's more termites, which I guess globally, if you think about it, makes sense, than people, than humans, period. I said people, I mean of all kind, which a people is a human and a human is people. But according to what they're saying here, 10 to 1, they outnumber. That's up there. You think about that. Think about that next time we get off somewhere by ourselves and you are camping. Let's hope that you don't, get out somewhere. I don't know. Hope that you don't have termites somewhere. They're always going to be a threat to us, it sounds like. All right. Number 11 on this list tonight of the interesting WTF facts from Parade.com. Number 11 says that most toilet paper sold in France is pink. I think it has to do with the proper etiquette that they have over there, or the toiletry etiquette that they have. Most of it is pink. I didn't know that. Never had a clue. Never even thought to ask somebody. So that's another WTF fact. That is, what are they thinking? They have their reasons, I suppose. Number 12 on the list, the Hawaiian alphabet only has 12 letters. I don't know why, but that's it. That's how whoever did the Hawaiian alphabet, didn't get that information, only has 12 letters. We have 26. So, I mean, you got half. So I guess you got to know the language. I think it's cool. I think it's neat to know. And I think that we could all learn about that. And it would be neat. I don't know. Number 13, the human nose can remember 50,000 different scents. So no matter what you've done, literally from a fart to food, you hear 50,000 different scents and everything in between. Your nose can remember. So there you go. That's kind of out there. Number 14 on this list of interesting WTF facts. Children tend to grow faster in the spring. I have no answer for that. I just know it's a what the whoa fact. So maybe it's because they run around, or they're not constricted. I don't know. You go to school, they walk around, you go recess. Maybe it's one of those things that we just don't know why it happens. I don't know. Let's move on to this one here. Number 15 on my list. Sliced bread was invented a year after the invention of TV. So you kind of ask yourself, did no one know what sandwiches were? I don't know if they did or not, but you think about this. We want a sandwich. We go to the pantry. We go get our bread. We undo the twisty tie. If you're like me, you wrap it around and then fold it on itself. And anyway, and we get the bread out and we make our sandwich. So did they have, I'm sure they took bread before and slapped it into something and said this was a sandwich. There has to be a story. Perhaps I'll do a story on that because I want to know where these sandwich come from. That would be neat. And maybe I just like to eat, okay? What of it? Okay. Number 16. If you keep a goldfish in a dark room, it will eventually turn white. Has to do with the refraction of the sun, the water, its surroundings, and especially light. So there you go on that. I don't know if anyone knew that, but that's kind of cool. Goldfish in a dark room, it'll turn white. If you have a pet goldfish, maybe you've experienced this, maybe you haven't. Maybe you knew that and I didn't. But it is a WTF, as in what fact. So let's move on. They come from parade.com. So be sure you get over to parade.com and check that out as well. Number 17, bullfrogs do not sleep. That explains a lot. I swear that I hear them all the time. I have growing up, places I've been. And then I'm like, is that the tree frog? Is this the bullfrog? Is this, either way, bullfrogs don't sleep. So I don't know if they're hard to catch. I don't know if you catch them. I've never went out and hunted for a bullfrog, but just know that they're probably awake and they know what you're doing. Okay, number 18, a snail breathes through its foot. So that, I guess, is the whole bottom of its foot. The snail breathe through that. How would you like to breathe through your feet? If you're just walking around with your shoes on, what if that's what we did? Would we have shoes? Would we even have, I don't know. If I could just breathe through our feet, reminds me of a story I heard one time. This old man told me that if your nose runs and your feet smell, then you were born upside down. Maybe. I never caught on to that until later, and now I understand. Yeah, he got me. Anyway, number 19, just a quick fact. Fish, yeah, they cough. Yeah, it's true. That's what they do. That's it. I'm telling you. Fish cough. So Just remember that when you go fishing next time. I don't know if that's going to change you. I don't know if that's going to make you go, what? But they cough. And I don't know. That's all I got on that one. I didn't know that. I knew nothing that fish do that. I like to fish. I don't care to eat fish. I hate fish. I don't eat seafood. I'm probably, never going to eat anything from the ocean. I absolutely think seafood's disgusting. Did I grow up eating it? Yeah, but I grew up in a world where we had to eat, what was on our plate, and I was fine with that. But I get older and I'm like, I hate it. I don't eat fish. I don't eat pork. Hey, it's all right. You do you. I'll do me. I had a buddy one time, or a guy that I knew, thought that was the end of the world because I said I didn't eat fish. And I think it pretty much pissed him off. But hell, the more I seen it pissed him off, the more I wanted to say, I don't eat fish, brother. Sorry. But, just look at it this way. If my big fat butt is not eating the fish, then that's more for you, right? What's up, brother, man? What's going on, Nick? How are you doing? How you doing? Give me a call here in about 5 minutes here. Call me. Put you on here live. I'll give you these facts. Did you know, number 20, Nick, it took the creator of the Rubik's Cube 1 month to solve the cube after he created it. Did you know that? Now you do. Go to a bar, go to your family functions, go to wherever you may go and use that on somebody, or just tell a friend. The inventor of the Rubik's Cube, right? That we know what a Rubik's Cube is. It took him 1 month to solve it after he made it. What? Like, you make the thing, you can't. It's pretty wild. Pretty Rick. I don't know. I think that we know the methods now. I've never done it, but you've seen the systematic way that you can fix the cube and make it within like seconds. There's a way. But yeah. Did you know that? Didn't know that either. That's wild. Number 21. Nick, check this out, bud. If you're watching here, you ready for number 21? Japanese square watermelons aren't edible. They're purely ornamental. So tell that to somebody as well. If you know that about Japan, you know that one of their things that they're known for, or that they have over there, they're known for doing, is having square watermelons. Now, I've seen how this was done, and they basically put it inside a square pot, a brick, and they grow it. And I didn't know until just now reading this fact that they're not edible. But I don't know why not. I don't know if it's constriction thing, or they just grow them to grow them, and then they're like, we're not gonna let these get ripe enough because of rot or something. But that's kind of neat. And if you never seen the square watermelon, look it up. And Google has all the stuff that I'm getting at, and I got this right here tonight from parade.com, parade.com. They're not paying me. They're doing nothing at all. I'm just telling you where I got them. They're not my facts, and I don't want to get in trouble. But parade.com is exactly where I'm reading about these facts. And that was 21. So let's move on to 22. Did you know that an ant's sense of smell is stronger than a dog's? So can you imagine if they used ants to hunt down suspects or people or cadavers or whatever the case may be? And like, what if they like so many ants? Can you imagine that walking around like the old cartoon? You would hear them making the noise as they went on, like, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I just made that noise. I'm sure somebody will clip it. I don't really care. That's just kind of cool, But unfortunately, we don't use ants for that. And furthermore, I'd like to know how they know that. I'm sure there's the tests they've done. I'm sure that they can tell us all about it, but how do you know? Put something out for a dog, put something out for an ant, run them in a lab, see what they do. I guess it can be done. Yeah, I guess it is. All right, number 23. Let's go ahead and tell you that tigers have striped. Hold on one moment. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Tigers. Oh, I didn't mean for that, Nick. Hold on. I'm going to get you right back here, buddy. Hold on just a moment. I didn't know that happened. Tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur. Their stripes are like fingerprints. No two fingerprints and no two tigers have the same stripes. Let's see what our buddy Nick is. We're going to bring him on. Nick. He just called and I hung up on him. I told him to call. Dun dun. I hope that everybody is having a good evening. I don't know. And I hope that whatever you have going here, let's do it. All right, look, Nick, I'm sorry. I think because I'm live, I think that it's not going to allow this for some reason. Try to call the live here. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm going to move on here. We'll get him here in just a moment. Number 24 on these 25 facts tonight. What the fact is what it is. Elephants are the only mammal that can't jump. Well, that's a good thing because if all the elephants could jump, I think they would probably shift the earth, it seems like. Maybe not, but you think about that, it's pretty wild. They can't jump. We don't want them to jump. And they would probably be way more dangerous if elephants could jump. Pretty wild. Number 25 on this What the Facts, WTF Facts. Alligators will give manatees the right of way if they are swimming near each other. I think that alligator might know something about the manatee that we don't. They will give them the right of way. And I promise you, they know better. Oh, I think we got a call here. Let's see what we can do here. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to get somebody here live. All of my facts there. Absolutely wonderful facts. What the facts is what it is about. We're going to try to get this. It's not letting me. All right. It says it's doing its thing. This Friday, I don't know what the weather is, what you guys got going on, but it is absolutely nice. It's humid here. It's humid, but at the same time, I'm not sure what it is. It's got to be 70 degrees here. Very nice. And yeah, we're here in North Georgia. Nick, it's not letting me, brother. He keeps telling me on my end that the call has failed. Failing connection. All right, we had a follower. I had a good friend of mine that was going to come on there, and something's not doing it. And you know what? There's nothing I can do. I'm going to request it one more time and see what happens here, because I'd love to talk to him. Yep, it says no. I'm poking around. Guys, if you want to know more facts, we'll get back to the lecture at hand. If you want to know more facts, sorry about that, Nick. It keeps coming up saying connection failed. I've never seen that in my life. But Nick and everybody else, tune in. If you want more facts, go to parade.com. I'm not getting paid. There's nothing about this getting paid. I just do this as a passion because I love what I love. I love it. I love to give you facts. I love to give you something. 266 weeks. People have heard me and put up with me, and I think it's great because it would be better if it wasn't a video, simply because I have the perfect face for radio. Most people agree to that, and they don't realize that they're agreeing. Either way, enjoy your evening. Enjoy whatever you guys. Look, summer's coming. School's getting out. College kids are getting ready. They're going to do their thing for this summer, and everybody's going to start the new semester, the new year, in this new 25-26 year. So everything that you're going through, it will pass. And stop beating yourself up. I said it before. I'll say it again. You did all you can do. I get on here and I love to be goofy, but when push comes to shove, all this aside and everything aside, even if I don't talk about it, I need to heal. You need to heal. We need to help each other. Being kind doesn't cost anything. I sat down and talked to a good friend of mine yesterday for over 4.5 hours. Just say 5 hours, it seemed. Anyway, I have to get back on that time. But it was 4 hours that we talked about Christ and poured into each other. So whatever he brings you to, he'll bring you through. That message isn't for you, then it's not for you. But I'm saying it because I love you and I love everybody just for existing. Well, you don't know me, Big Beard. How do you love me? What did I say? I'm kind to everybody until you're not. So you do what you have to do and understand. Life will get better. Situations will get better. And don't give up for anything. Now, what are those 3 words that I say to take us out every show? Oh, if you tuned in long enough, you understand that I said love, peace, chicken grease. Later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Presentations.